This is just heartbreaking. You guys may not just care. This house used to be together. It used to be organized. I have OCD, so there was no cluster, no nothing. I broke up with my girlfriend. I wanted to talk about something she did, and she got really mad. Threw this bin across the room, which is where that red tote lid's from. Threw all of her belongings out, and I was already kind of mid-packing. In the middle of all this dispute, it got pretty hot and heavy, and I called her mother to come over here and help us, just to calm her down. And her mother comes here, and we're all just standing around me and all three of us kind of for a second. And well, a minute later, cops show up, and they fucking started asking me questions, asking her questions, what's going on, what seems to be the problem. And I explained to them that I'm just trying to grab a couple of my things, and I'm just trying to go out of the house, and she's flipping out, and there's some trash over there I'm going to take out. But it's just standing here and realizing everything that's just all tore apart and dismantled. There used to be kennels here, and this house used to be perfect. It was a nice little apartment. Now it's just ruined. And the worst part of it all is she's gone. She doesn't want to talk to me, and she's playing it like I'm the villain. I didn't do anything. I literally woke up this morning, was sitting in the shower for a little bit. She was on the toilet, just sitting there. We're having a little bit of a conversation about what I found on her phone last night. And to me, it was pretty offensive, and I did not take it lightly. So I grabbed a couple of my belongings from here, out of this closet. I brought them out in the living room, started packing up all my shit. And now I'm sitting here. It's just everything is tore up. I took the kennels because I paid for them, and I mean, the worst part of it all is she took the dogs, and it totally could have been the other way around. Now I don't get to see my two dogs. What happened was the cops showed up, and they started asking me questions. Do you really believe, she's at a threat of herself or anything like that? And I was like, oh, no. But at the time, I could have admitted and said yes, and that would have been the truth. And I lied to them. I lied to the cops saying that she wasn't a threat to her own health, and she took my dogs. And the reason I told them no, she wasn't, is because I wanted to work things out with her. I wanted to sit down and talk with her. But now sitting here in this empty house, it's just like, how far has this all gone? She already called the landlord, was getting my name taken off the lease. And this just all happened today. Last night we were perfectly fine. And then this morning, we wake up, we go to the bathroom, I hop in the shower, and then from there I hopped out, got dressed, and then she started storming around. We got into an argument. She just worse and worse and worse from there. I mean, this all fucking sucks. And now I'm gonna have to go to court and try to get my dogs back and prove that one of the dogs that she took, which is a purebred that you could see on this channel, Shyla, she took her. I had that dog since before my birthday, February of last year. She bought it for me, and I trained that dog. I gave it my heart. I put a lot of passion into it. I taught a lot of tricks, and it was my best friend. Just fucking sucks. She was my best friend, and I'm out here in North Dakota. There ain't shit to do in North Dakota. So I really relied on her. She was, and I'm unemployed at the moment too, so I was sitting here every fucking day with my dog, hanging out with her, training her, playing with her. Granted, some days I would leave to my buddy's house and go play video games, but I mean, for the most part, I gave that dog my heart and soul. And in return, I bought her another dog. The other one that you could see on this video or on the channel maybe. It's like a half pure, or no, sorry. It's like a Rottweiler mixed with like a Border Collie or something. And I bought that dog for her for $50 from an elderly lady that just she didn't have enough time or energy for anymore, and she wanted to give it to a better owner. So I'm sitting there, and I took the dog in, I gave it to her, and now she has both the dogs. She paid for one of them, I paid for one. I got one as a gift, she got one as a gift, but yet she took everything. She took my happiness. She took my dogs. She took the trust I put into her and the emotions and the love that I put into her. And she took it all. It's just like she doesn't care. And now I've been texting her, I opened up to her. I admitted everything I'm admitting in this video to her. I'm speaking openly about how I felt about this situation. And she wants nothing to do with me, so this is just how it's gonna have to be. I guess I'm gonna just take another step forward and have to move on. At least it's a fucking bright ass day. Like, shit.